yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on Friday, the 29th of April. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Winner Free Picks, Max Wager Network. That's where it's going to be. That's where the party's at, folks, as they say. Yes, it's picks and parlays and winners and whiners, Winner Free Picks, but Max Wagers where you'll get all of the shows live. A lot of liveness. Let me pull it up. You should know this by now. It's me. I got Tim with me. Hi, Tim. You can come.
Hi. I was typing stuff, so hi.
Morning with Ali, 1 to 2. Just parlays with Chris King, 2 to 3. Back to the window, Scott and Scott, 3 to 4. World Soccer Betting, Sean Miller for the soccer fans, 4 to 5. And Game Time with Nick. Tim, again.
There we go. Yeah.
Lenny. That's when you usually come in. You're just coming in there. But listen, it is 6 hours of live sports betting stuff for you. Every show is a little different. We roll it out a different ways each time, right? You know, every host is a little different. We come at angles a little different. We come betting a little different. But we're all here to try to grind out some bankroll for everybody. So there is that. So Twitter, I just have the midday money picks on Twitter today. I didn't roll out any free picks from the Winning Free Pick page, but let's start it up. Here we go. Major League. Well, you know what? Let's start the SA hockey. So I did have a loser yesterday in hockey. We put the Devils out here. 52 and 43 plus 1168. I had the Devils as a premium. I had 6 hockey dogs yesterday. I went 2 and 4, but I won $52. So there's that. NBA loser Raptors. I also had Toronto yesterday. So 80 and 90 in the video. Minus 976. NBA, it is what it is for the video. Not a winning season on the video. It's going to take a lot to, we need a 10-0 run here to get back to even. Maybe we'll get it. Who knows? I'll be happy with a 500 season on video with the NBA. It was a tough stretch NBA. Regular season, though, we're at 55%. So there is that. Now on to baseball, which is still trucking along. I had a losing day yesterday. I went 2 and 4 yesterday on my picks, 1 and 2 in a video, but 30 and 24 plus 558. Run line, San Diego with our boy Yu today. Now you look at his ERA, it's like 4 something. You're like, oh my goodness, Yu Darvish. And I'm not a real big Darvish lover, right? I thought for sure last year he looked like he was a little banged up, maybe some kind of surgery come along. Well, not so much. And we saw him against Arizona, 6 shutout innings versus Arizona. 6 shutout innings versus the Dodgers. 6 2/3, 1-run ball versus the Braves. He had that hiccup versus San Fran, who's had his number. I think we had San Fran that game, if I remember correctly. So 9 innings in a 1 2/3 is going to jack up that ERA. Again, 18 2/3, 1 run against Arizona, the Dodgers, and Atlanta. I will lay here run line. I actually got this last night at a plus 105 number, 107 number actually with San Diego. So we're on that. Yankees over the 8.5. Again, this game last night, I got it at over 7 and over 8. It is 8.5 now. And why not? When you look at, we'll talk about these player props coming up. Judge and Rizzo themselves have a combined 17 ribbies the last 7 days between them. So give me the over here against Brubeck. He's not pitched well. So Yanks bats. We said this over the weekend. I keep saying we because I'm a big cat, but I saying it last Saturday and Sunday against the Indians. I had the Indians on that Friday. I said, oh, Yanks starting to hit a little bit. You got to maybe watch them. And hello, they're hitting. Let's go over this 8.5. And wrapping up tonight, San Fran run line. I'll take Oxwood here. And there's another game. I got this at what did I get? I got this at plus 107. Now it's minus 105, even 110 in some spots. So there is that with MLB. And, I mentioned the different numbers I got at. So I'm going to throw up the steal because this is I want to probably say this is the last day of the steal. And only because the only reason I'm bringing it up, because I saw a couple people bought it yesterday and they used the promo code. So you get it for $39 for a week of plays. And I had as many 7 days as I had as a 3-pack sold, and the 3-pack is $34.99, and the steal with the promo is $39 for 7 days. Anyway, you see the different line moves, and I put the game ahead of time. I got 12 games today in baseball, and there's a 3-pack up and a play for late in the day. But listen, make the small money move, people. $39. I said this about my season baseball package, and again, 98 and 73, only 59% with baseball. And 17 and 10 with favorites. So it's not like we're coming in here laying juice all the time. I'm not posting anymore after today. So you're out of luck. Now, prop-wise, a couple props today. We're going to start here with San Diego and Hosmer. So 155 for Ribby for this cat. He's batting 5th. San Diego, again, they're a decent team, right? It's not last year's squad, but they're thought of highly. Again, plus 155. I'm batting 5th. I'm batting 500, 10 for 20 the last 7 days, 6 ribbies, 2 homers. I'm getting a plus 155 in RBI. I'll take it. LA, we're running to a little Ward out here. Again, leadoff guy. I get it. Score run, though, plus 135. How am I not taking a plus 135 with him batting leadoff? I got Trout behind him. I got Walsh behind him. I got Guy. Connie's numbers aren't all there, but again, I got to score a run plus 135. I'll take it. Again, 9 runs the last 7 days. It's not even games. 3 homers, 10 ribbies, batting 435. Guys getting on base. I almost thought about a ribby prop for him at plus 170. Believe it or not, here. But and I'll talk about this for who did I else I said this for? Coming down the line here. We'll talk about the next guy. So I thought about again for a ribby prop here, but I don't know. I kind of like Giolito. Maybe a low scoring game here with the Angels. I do have I got an under 8.5 last night on this one. So now I got a 7 here too. So I'll just take the run. I think he's going to get on base. On to the Yankees. We like that over. I mentioned Rizzo and Judge combined 17 ribbies and 8 homers the last week. I got a cleanup hitter. I got a guy batting 2nd. One guy hitting 385, another guy hitting 390. Sign me up. Plus 155 and plus 145. What is there to say? Plus money, we're taking it. Even yesterday with the props. What did I say we go yesterday? 3 and 5 in the props, something like that. Ended up making $25. 56 and 81 plus 695. Again, plus money with 2 guys raking right now. I'll take it. And the Guardians. Give me some Ramirez. Dude, the guy is hitting 344 in a year, 21 ribbies on the season. And to get an RBI today plus 180, he's got 4 homers. If Cleveland gets any offense, this guy's in the middle of it. What am I going to do? 180? I think we're going 5-0 in our props today. I think we're going 5-0, and we're going to be up, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 bills today after these player props hit. So there's that. That's how come. I really do. I mean, and I always say this about any game, sport, baseball, football. You bet the game because you like it, right? You think it's going to win. These props, I love them today. Absolutely love these player props today. Anyway, let's get to the comments. Comments section. Lex is in the house. Good afternoon, Lex. Dave, how are you today? Like the Dodgers in the 8th tonight. Any thoughts? The Dodgers. Again, you're going to do Dodgers here. A couple of youngsters on hill for both teams, Alexander and Anderson. It would be a run line play for me here with LA. Do I want to lay 240 with this guy? 230? Not really. Run line or nothing. As opposed for the Cleveland and the Oakland game, this is my bailout game. Go get it. You got to go pay for this one. As I said, you could pay $29.99 for the game, or you could buy a 7-day pass for $39. It's up to you. Most people spending $29. I don't understand why. Omar, top capper of the game. Let's cash it, my guy. I'm trying. We're having a nice run. We're going to keep it going, Omar. I know people don't like to say they lose sometimes, but you do. Miss Danica, happy Friday, my Canadian friend. How are you today? Richie P. Richie, I did a little box last night. I don't know if you caught it. We were getting some, I don't know, there's some blue cards in there. I don't even know, Tops Revisited. Go watch the video. Leave me some comments. I have no idea what I pulled out of this box yesterday. I don't know where I put it. I can't even pull. I think I threw it in the closet. I don't know. Michael, bad day yesterday, but I'd like to thank the Utah Jazz for blowing another big lead and let me cash a 300 money line ticket to save the day.
Me too. We both live bet the Mavs at plus 300, and I'm guessing at halftime. Down 12. You had to.
I told you, Jazz, break them up. Mitchell to the Knicks, said Tim.
Oh, no, I was just joking around. You know you're going to get all those obnoxious Knicks fans that are like, oh, this big player to the Knicks. Oh, Dame to the Knicks.
He's going to the Lakers or to Golden State.
Oh, God, please no. Please no.
Padres run line. Yes, already bet it. Giants run line. Again, it's already here in the chat, Marco. Yes, Dodgers run line. Again, you want to do big faves? I understand completely. Watch replay on channel. Wasn't notified. Didn't get the notification bell, huh, Richie? Oh, yeah. Did you leave me any comments? I have no idea what I pulled out of that box. No idea what I'm even looking for. I'm sure there's some good stuff there. I'm confused. I don't know. That Texera was from like 2004. That authentic jersey. That was interesting.
Mark Texera?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Mark Texera. Killed the Mets.
Texas, I think, is a borderline Hall of Fame kind of guy. Nice career. But I pulled out again 2004's uniform from Ranger days. Thoughts on Baltimore? I know they're pitching their young prospect, Rich Over the Hill. I almost do Baltimore here in the chat because I do like the O's. We don't like Rich Hill. Baltimore seems to be hitting a little bit more, right? They got scraped some runs versus the Yanks, and Rich Hill's a guy I think should definitely kind of hit. So I would lean Baltimore here, probably on the over as well. Although what concerns me over-wise here is that you have a young kid in Baltimore, and I always feel like the young kid comes out, maybe he like stymies the other team, you know? But Baltimore would be the way I go here. Baltimore only. I can't bet the Red Sox with Hill. Over in the Marlins game. You like the over Marlins today? I don't know about that. Nick. I got an under 8.5 Seattle last night. Miami has trouble hitting. Seattle has trouble hitting. I want to bet Miami. They're on a nice little win streak, but I just can't. This is my least favorite Miami pitcher, and I sort of like Bash a little bit. You know, what is this at here? Where's Brash and Hernandez? Yeah, Seattle. Seattle's a fave now, huh? I might actually come in and bet Miami again. When I add games late, like the other day when I took Seattle and the Mets, I went 0-2. I want to come in and take Miami here on a win streak.
I didn't tell you to bet them. I said I was betting them.
Yeah, but I kind of liked them, and not that. It's just adding late. When you started adding things after the fact, you can't do it. Marlins plus 1.5. What's the juice on that, Mr. Nika? What's the juice on that? Tim, pull that up. You got the juice? They got to be
minus 170.
No. I would just take Miami money line. I'm at like 170. Mariners money line, no over. If you like Seattle, it would be. I'd try to do. I do a run line. I think that they either win this game 3-0 or they lose this game 3-2. You know what I'm saying? So, not interested. Alex Wood has been good, and the Nats, yeah. Mike, I agree. Soto. Oh, Effie, here we go. Bogarts and Devers are due for a ribby. Now, I think the whole Sox team is kind of due to generate a little offense. I tweeted out a little picture. Somebody put like kids eat free. I said, oh my goodness, think of the dead children when Boston wins. It's like Boston wins, kids eat free. Like there's literally starving children in Boston because Boston can't win a game. I did think about doing RBI props with these guys today, Effie. And based on that. Like, they're too good not to be driving in runs. But are we really betting on Rich Hill to – I mean, the guy's going to go, 3 innings? He's terrible. I'd rather just do RBI prop than bet on the Red Sox right now. Jojo Rabbit, welcome on in, fellow. Thank you for coming in, Jojo. Appreciate it. Ricketts as well. We'll love to see everybody in the chat. That was the worst draft I've ever seen. Where was Mel Kiper Jr.? Everything was about the guy's family and upbringing. Maybe he made it into Mike, I didn't even watch the draft at all. But you know what? We talked draft stuff the other day, right? How about QBs under 3.5? Winner. Stingley under 9.5 gets drafted third. Over defensive backs 4.5. Yeah, we had 7 taken, 4 corners and 3 safeties. So there was that. And I said Willis wasn't going to get picked, right? And everybody's high on that guy. Nowhere to go. I said Pickett, right? The Pittsburgh quarterback. I said the Steelers would probably grab him. And I'm pretty sure they did. So I didn't bet. I mean, these are the only things I kind of grabbed. And again, I think I had like $50 on each. I didn't even like the draft. I said this before. I said, didn't interest me. Again, it's fun when when there's a lot of quarterbacks and you guess where quarterback's going. I was kind of where's my banners at? What's happening here? The Falcon pick was interesting. So I again, if you follow me on Twitter, come give me a follow, Mr. Sean Higgs. We have a Twitter. I tweet out like I think during the first. Well, I think the first pick went. I said, you know what? I think I said in the chat here, Walker number 1, Hutchinson 2, number 3. I thought an offensive tackle or a corner. I wrote it down, and you can see my little writing here. It's you can see it: Walker, Hutchinson, Thibodeau, or the offensive tackle, maybe Stingley. Jets. I had Juice, Yankees, 2 Giants. I said O-line with a question mark, maybe a corner. They went with Thibodeau, who I thought would be over there. Carolina, OT, QB reach, OT, they grabbed. Giants, O-line, with the question marks. If they didn't take the other pick, they took it. Who's the next team up? I don't know. Is that Arizona? Atlanta. I said a reach for a QB. I thought defense. No. I thought Seattle go defense. They didn't. And the Jets actually picked this guy later in the round. And here we go. Offense, offered this pick for Metcalf. It was actually Debo, I thought. So I thought wide receiver either way. We cashed. I didn't cash that, but it was a winner. 6 out of 10 there. Not too bad for my little draft recap. Don't need that anymore. I like the draft. Again, I'm an old guy. I like the Saturday, Sunday draft. It was fun. I'd pick up the National, sit down in front of the TV. This was probably in my room back then. Couldn't watch the draft downstairs in the living room. My dad would be up there. We would watch 12 hours of football. Draft, people didn't even know. So I'd sit in my room, have a little notebook, write down my notes, go off of what was in the thing who thought people would like. And now I part of understand. I was listening to somebody on the radio this morning, and they're talking about, all right, you just had the first round on Thursday, and then today you got the next round. And you brought up a good point. Like, now you have a night to kind of not sleep on it, but get your thoughts collective, like where we're going to go second round, right? Where the old days it was, you had a first round, second round, third round, fourth. They would just go, go, go. And now you actually got time to be like, who's left? Let's rethink what happened here. So that part of it, I guess I kind of, I guess it's better for teams and stuff like that. But I like the whole nonstop feel of it. It's a fun day. Had my turkey and cheese sandwich on a Portuguese roll, some ginger ale. It was a fun day to spend it. I don't know. That's my draft talk. That's my drafty talk. Didn't I do this one already? Yanks run line. Why not? Why not? I mean, I don't have the Bubik numbers in front of me, but Yanks are just hitting well right now. So okay to that. The Bravos over Texas. Well, we like Ian Anderson. So if you want to lay a short number there, 130, I'm not going to say no to that. Atlanta over the 9. Weather is getting warmer. You think they're going to beat up on Richards here, huh? Texas is an over club. So, again, you want to play it. I got 12 games. This one, side or total, not on my radar day. Colorado and Cincy under 10.5. It's not 101, folks. It's 10.5. I thought about taking Colorado here, right? I kind of like Santazella. Colorado home's a decent team. Cincy's been atrocious. I like Green. And this is like the Baltimore play. Is he going to come in here as a guy they don't know about, start, fanning people and mowing them down? The under 10.5, why not? I mean, I see 10s out there. Since he's really not hitting, I know they've scraped together some runs lately, but on the season, their pitcher, a lot of high ceiling. Let's see what he can do. I mean, again, Yanks run line, yes. Atlanta money line, sure. Over, why not? The Cali Cincy over. I can see that just based on the way these teams kind of play. See how that turns out. We're going to see how that turns out for you, Miz. Kind of want to take it to the Tigers. They are on a losing streak. He's been bad, plus 200, take a shot. I'm just, for me, I've mentioned it before. I may like to do the old streaky deakies, right? So Detroit has now lost 5 in a row. 2-8 their last 10. The Dodgers, again, they've lost 2 straight. It's tough, again, for me, betting. We talked about Dylan Cease the other day, right? They've lost 8 in a row. We're going to jump on the White Sox as a fave. I couldn't jump on that trend. I can't jump on Detroit, who's lost 5 in a row. There's a couple teams like this. Who else we've got on losing streak? I thought we had a couple losing streak. Nationals lost 8 in a row. I mean, Pittsburgh's lost 3 in a row. Rockies have lost 4 in a row. Cincy's lost 3 in a row. Don't like betting on teams to lose. You're not due for anything. You're due to die and to pay taxes. That's it. Rockies run line, Elliott. Rockies, Dodgers, Yankees under. Again, you want to go run line with the Rocks? Big payday? I get it. Dodgers, because you're laying $2, totally understand. Totally understand 100%. Yankee game under? No way. I can't say Yankee game under. I know what's his name's Cortez been pitching well or whatever, but no, I think they're going to hit. I think they're hitting this guy. The Mon's in the house. Good afternoon, fella. How you been? Phillies have been good. Only bet on them when they face the lefties, says Elliot. We know you love your lefties. I'm glad you're doing well, Mr. Hill. Good to see you. Let the weekend be healthy and profitable for you. Michael, Tim, was there any doubt the Jazz was going to blow that game yesterday?
Nope. No doubt. Easy Mavericks.
Angels money line's a dog. Thor on the mound looking good. He has looked good, Syndergaard, for sure. For sure. Last night, Matt's money line with Jazz plus 6.5. Awesome, JoJo. Yeah. A couple people cashed that. A couple people had that here. Dallas game under 6 in hockey. Elliot, I rolled out some hockey yesterday, 2 and 4. It was a winning day because they took 6 giant dogs, but no hockey today. No hockey today. Elliot, take the Rangers money line. Cheap price right now. He says go money line. Don't take the run line. He's looking for the payday, Markel. He wants big money. What's the money line on that? Plus 140? Excuse me, the run line. Plus 140 at 113? What is it at? I don't even know. Padres run line, yes. I mean, we got that in the chat, so we like that one. I'm not going to say no to that. I mentioned you, Darvish. Bad outing, 9 runs in 1 2/3 versus the Giants. Other than that, 1 in 18 2/3, Arizona, Atlanta, and Dodgers. So, are the Pirates going to blast them for a 9 spot like the Giants did, or is it going to be a 6 inning outing of 1 or 0 runs? I'm going to lean to 1 or 0 runs there. Memphis over. First quarter over, Memphis for the game. I like Memphis, and I like the under for the game. Passed out Roy in the van. Giants run line tonight with Alex Wood. Why not? Jays on the money line with Kikuchi versus your Quiddy. I looked at this game, and I'm like, what am I going to do with it here? Because I'm thinking maybe an under, because I kind of like Quiddy. He hasn't pitched that well. Houston's streaking, right? 3 in a row. Toronto's won 7 of 10. Here we go, another Toronto backer. Money line and over the Houston game. I had to dig to see what kind of vaccine stuff Houston had going on. Because, out of Texas, you don't have to do that down here. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe, we saw a pitcher for Red Sox couldn't go up there because of the vaccine. So I was like, let me dig in here, see who's affected. But no one on Houston is affected by this. So they're going to start hitting. Because I'm not a Kikuchi lover. I like your Quiddy, but he hasn't pitched good at all. So if you want to lean to the over there, I would lean more over than the Jays, personally. Tate's great. Good afternoon. Brio, you know how we roll. Thanks for watching. Jojo Rabbit, starving children in Boston because they can't win. It was. They had I put on the old Twitter. It said, kids eat free when Boston wins. So the streets are literally littered with dead children. They're laying on the ground. It's like a scene out of World War Z, just dead children on the ground, starving to death. I want all the juice, Markel. Thank you. Exactly. Get that plus money. Now I got to pull this up here. I agree. It's 113. If they're going to win, what are they going to win? 2-1? No, you think they're going to win this going away? It'll be an easy, 5-1 game, and the Rockies win. Right? Get that payday. I'm not saying no to that, Elliot. What is it out here? 160. The line is actually 111, 113. So I see 160s out there. I thought, and why did I think this line was higher? I thought it was like a 125-ish, because that's what this other screen says. So I thought it'd be 140. But it is a 113. So I like it. Get that 160. Cashed in on the Marlins pick. You got it. You got it. We'll take it. NBA picks, taking the Grizz. Hey, I don't have them in the chat, but I do have the Grizzle tonight. I got the Grizzle and the under. Kids eat free. The Red Sox win.
You mentioned it, and I went onto your Twitter to find the picture.
I said, where's my little quote? It says, like, kids literally in the streets. The kids are dead. They are. Feed. Come on, Boston. Children are dying. Think of the children. Jays game over. I could see that, yeah. The Astros will score some runs. Again, I'm not a big Kikuchi guy. I think the only way to bet today's NBA game is a live bet it. I agree, Michael. At least it's the playoffs and there's one game. Get in on it. Why not? I mean, site-wise, there's not much you could do. This is why we like, I think Craig mentioned this before in he does his daily free picks in the morning. And you can give out different things here. Like I give out the props or a first 5 or stuff like that. Just things that aren't offered on the sites. That's why we say to come in and watch the shows. Me and everybody else, right? We all come in a little different angles that aren't available on sites. I like the KT Wiz money line and KBO.
Heard, I'll bet it tonight. You got it, Rickett. You got it.
He knows his KBO?
I've hit a couple plays with him recently. So, yeah, he puts them in like the game time decision chat, and I've been hitting them. So, KT Wiz, money line minus 130. We got you.
All right, Rickett. See, you know what? You got to get that. We'll put a little banner up for the you know what? Let me put I got to put this in a – where's the bottom banner? I'm getting rid of the you've had your shot. You've had your shot for a half hour on the weekly pass for $39. Angels, Twins, Cardinals. A little Syndergaard action. I'm not going to say no. That Angel's playing well, and I'm hoping for a little run for my guy Ward at plus 135. The Twinkies playing well. Kluber's not somebody. Do I want to lay 130 Kluber? Although he has pitched better. He has pitched well. Although I did fade Tampa the other day because I thought Kluber was on the mound, then they pushed him back. So I ended up taking a loss with Seattle yesterday there. And St. Louis over Arizona. If you're doing St. Louis, Mr. Nika, you know we're going to tell you to run line that puppy. J-Rock. I bet the top 6 on FanDuel to go in the first 32 and hit at plus 252 when Packers took Wyatt. The top 6. I don't know what that bet was over there, but if it paid 252, I mean, I don't know. Does that work out? I got to really bust out the calculator to figure if that was better to try to hit all 6.
If he's taking the players that were projected to be the top 6 and to take them to get drafted in the first round in general, yeah, that's a good value.
All right.
Because I know like Walker was like minus 400, and these guys all should have been. Yep, good.
All right, good bet. That's a win, J-Rock. Take it. Kikuchi, lefty. Astros will smack him around. Jays will definitely get to runs in this one. Oh, Elliott. Elliott shows up when the lefties are on. Look at this. Oh, Mr. Nika. Grizzle and the Wolves under. I'm with your free mind. I got under 229. Not touching St. Louis today. Only bet I took with the draft is over 4.5 22-ounce draft beers for Tate. That was probably done in the first 15 minutes.
Well, did it cash?
Reds over to 10, Sean, in Colorado. I don't know about this. Someone else liked the under, and I'm thinking I like Green. I like Senzel. Is Green going to come and mow everybody down? Both teams, not great hitting clubs. And I got 12 games today. This isn't, this probably didn't even make a scratch, even a thought of being on the board today. So, yeah, Mr. Nika is fine, says free mind. Shoot your shot, everybody. Then, you know what? Me either. So, what is this for? Not touching the Cardinals. That's the Cardinals bet. Free mind. You could end up with like Dr. Ward and Gloria K. Found love here. They've eloped out of Chicago. So we do a little matchmaking here. Thoughts on the Brew Crew Cubbies? I want to take the Brewers run line. Hendricks is horrible on the road. That's the thing. Excuse me as I yawn. Brewers scoring runs, a definite issue. Where is this at here? Hendricks and Hauser, 140. I mean, you see it just in the line here at the 140. I mean, and the Cubs, let's be honest, as a guy who's not loving the Cubs, pull it up. Look at their batting average. I think they lead the league in hitting. They're hitting the ball still. Mad Bum looking good. He can shut down the Cards. I'm not a Mad Bum backer, but I'm an under backer if you want to get to the under that game. I can see that. Reds Rockies over. Talk to you in a few hours. Here we go. The pen is out. Talk to you in a few hours, he says. Justin. Talk to you few hours. Reds over 10. Got to make a note of that. I'm still waiting for the king of MLB to come in here. He came in, said betting MLB is easy, promptly gave us the loser, hasn't been back in 4 days. Bum fight. Cubs and Brewers. The Brewers offense. Take Colorado. I want to come in Colorado run line here, Elliot. I dropped my pen. Thank goodness I have a backup pen. Stroh's money line. Jays are freezing right now. I don't know if the Jays are freezing since they've won 7 of 10, but okay. You can take that if you want. I know Houston's won 3 in a row, but if the Jays are freezing going 7-3 their last 10, what is Houston 5-5 their last 10? Are they Arctic? Are they frigid? What's 5-5? What is that? Elliott. Lane Elliott, I should say. Not Elliott, lefty Elliott. I'm on the Angels with Thor. Got it. Colorado money line, sure. Giants run line with Wood. I get it. And the Grizzle tonight. I like it. Wind blowing in Colorado. Under, I guess. Don't trust the Yanks on the road, but he likes the under better. I can't bet that under. Not the way the Yanks are hitting right now. Justin, yes. Yes. Fade Rich Hill. Grizzles, Roy Delgado, yes. Yanks struggle to score on the road. Such a different team at home offensively. Yeah, but this is still Kansas City, who they kind of lump up, and in Kansas City's got a pitcher on the hill who's I'm not high on. Again, I got a Yankee over 7 and a Yankee over 8 in this game, Elliot. So Willis, pick 35 the Titans plus 340 worth of play. I don't know he's going to Titans. See, I thought a team he would go to would be New Orleans with a new coach. That would be my pick for that. Alonso, over 1.5 total bases. Alonso's 131, 3 homers, 3 doubles versus Nola. He's plus 500 to grab a home run. Yeah, home run. I mean, like you see with me, I'm more of a ribby guy. What's his ribby prop today? And you know, there was no odds. I was looking for a prop for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. I was looking for a player prop on him. Last 7 games, 4 runs, 2 homers, 5 ribbies, bat 364. It was not posted on BetMGM. So Twins as a doggy. Woof. Live dog here again. You know, Kluber, we've seen these pitchers now. Definitely looking kind of good. And Kluber's one of those guys. I'm not a big Kluber guy. Twins are hot, though. See, I would consider the Minnesota team kind of hot, like 7 in a row. That's hot to me. But Tampa, again, 7-3, their last 10 games. 2 straight wins. No chance of Darvish get on the mound and have another panic attack. I mean, San Fran, he has bad numbers versus San Fran. Richie, go look him up. He's got bad numbers. You know, I mean, he's going to have a panic attack versus the Pirates. I mean, he one hit the Dodgers. Tailing on the Twins pick. I get it. Kind of, I like the Twinks. I like the little Dylan Bundy. Again, Bundy, Gray, and I'll get to this in a second here, J-Rock. Minnesota is a team. I like the lineup. I think they got some bats. But are you going to get Gray and Bundy? Are they going to turn into like your Alex Woods and the Scaffalinis and like Gausman when they went to San Fran and kind of turned around? Like, does the change, even Sonny Gray and Cincy, you know, are these guys going to come in and just be better? Maybe it's because they're older. Maybe it's because they're scuffing the ball. Who knows what it is? Over Padres Pirates is plus 105. Darvish on the road, you're in. Again, Darvish's start skewed at San Fran. I get it. 9 runs in an inning. Still the Pirates. Astros money line. Jays bats are freezing. Again, Effie, I just said the Jays are 7-3 last 10. I don't know if that's freezing. I mean, if that's 70% is freezing, why are you even watching the show? Because I'll never hit 70% across the board in the sport. I mean, come on. 70%. They're winning 70% of the time. That's freezing. Aces. Miami, Baltimore, and the Cubbies. I'm going to say okay to the Cubs because it's the Brewers, and are they going to score? So that's fine. Orioles, absolutely in on with you. You have Rich Hill, who is shockingly still a Major League Baseball pitcher. And Miami versus Seattle. I'm torn on this one a little bit here. I'm torn on this one. I like Miami, right? Streaking 5 in a row. This is my least favorite pitcher of theirs. And then you got Seattle's coming in. They lost 2 straight. But before that, you know, had a nice little win streak, and they're 7 out of their last 10 as well. More of an underplay for me. Elliott V. Higgs with the fishy picks cash. Fishy picks do cash. Envok, you have free prognostic. Yes, we have free picks here. We got plenty of free picks, Henak. So, San Diego Padres run line. New York Yankees over the 8.5. San Francisco Giants run line. Those are free Major League Baseball picks. Here in the video. They're video. I can't call them free picks. They're video picks. Also, if you want to bet some NBA, we do like Memphis today. If you like Memphis. And the other ones are player props. I'm not going to try to get into those. If you don't know anything about them, we'll just keep it for the Padres, the Yankees, and the Giants. Run line, Padres. We're not going to lay huge numbers. Run line Giants. Never 2-1ers. Mets, no run first inning here. Meglin and Nola. I'll say yes. Elliott is yelling at Mr. Ricketts. J-Rock says Green over 4.5 Ks. He can bring. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. But first time up to Colorado, maybe he has a problem. I don't know. Again, this game to me, I crossed it right off. No interest in it. Dodgers 1.5. Why not? 2-game losing streak. They should beat the Tigers, right? I get it. Angels with Syndergaard playing well, sure. San Fran run line, only way to bet them. Tampa Bay with Kluber. Not loving Kluber. Cincy, I get it. Young rookie. Everybody loves him. Again, this game I just said. Cross this one off. Colorado, I don't know what to expect. And the Mariners. You want to take Seattle versus Miami? I understand because that's the only Miami pitcher I don't like. And I want to bet Miami. 5 in a row. Agree with you under, but wait, the public will bet the over. It's up to 229.5. Again, like I put these, I write these in sometimes the night before. So I mean, I can't get in on, these aren't like live lines. It is what it is. We like the first half under. Close out the game. You saw the nerves the first half of the Mavs game. Expect the same. Definitely unders. Playoff time, we've seen a lot of unders in the playoffs anyway. Thoughts on mini Tampa game? Under or no run first inning? Probably neither of those. I don't like Kluber all that much. Minnesota's hot. 7 in a row. It is Dylan Bundy. Dude could give up 4 runs. The first 6 batters he faced.
Bundy we trust.
Al Bundy, maybe. Big X. Rockies money line. Nats no run first inning. Nats no run first inning. Sure. We know the Nats aren't scoring. Can San Fran go 3 up, 3 down is the question. Rockies game, again, I got nothing. Mr. Nika. Talk to you in a few hours. Angels also on the money line with Syndergaard. White Sox struggling with a ton of injuries. Listen, Giolito was a little banged up to start. We mentioned Lance Lynn's still out. They got rid of Rodon. Eloy's out. I mean, the White Sox got a couple issues. Angels playing well. Richie P laughing. Over 4.5 beers cashed, first 10 picks. Over 1.5 shots cashed. Higgs, leave that guy alone. I said MLB was easy. You know what? Markel, I just win or lose when people say stuff. I always say, I'll bring up John Doe. He had a bunch of winners. Where the hell's John Doe at? The guy he didn't have a loser in here. He came in here with 3 parlays. He went 5-0, and one parlay was like a push because it was a rain out. I mean, he gave out 3 parlays. They went 2-0, 2-0, and 1-0 with a rain out. He hasn't been back. I gave him his props. You're going to come in and say it's easy. I'm going to write it down. I hate Mad Bum plays for the Diamondbacks. One of the best playoff pitchers of all time. Wastes the rest of his career. It's called getting paid, baby. Wilson, how are you today? Dodgers are online. Giants are online. Write it down. Write it down. See, that one's not really. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you in contempt there, Wilson, with the old write it down. I understand. I got the Giants myself. Wood was a good pitcher with Atlanta. Got hurt. He's kind of redone himself out there. Little rebirth with the Giants. The Dodgers, I totally understand. It's the Dodgers. It's the Tigers. Hi, why not do a run line? It's the best team in baseball versus the Tigers. I just don't want to lay it out with that pitcher. No run first innings today. Sox, Angels, sure. Marlins and Seattle, okay. And Giants, Nats games. I can't say no to any of those. I could say no to the White Sox game because I got Ward to score a run at plus 135. So I want consistency. So just say so to Houston. Say no to Houston right now. Houston who? The Astros? The Rockets? Or the Texans? Or the Cougars? Colorado money line, mic drop.
Or the Gamblers.
Or the Houston Gamblers. Mic drop. I got the pen out. Elliott. Colorado money line. I want to do run line there. Plus 160. Your Quiddy and Kikuchi have been hit well. Like the over. I kind of agree with that. That's one. I don't like Kikuchi, and your Quiddy hasn't hit well. Or hasn't pitched well. He's got a 5+ ERA. They thank me in the morning. Love to thank me in the morning. Jays win with their pitching, not their bats. Stole 2 from the Sox. Yeah, they did, Effie. They sure did. Listen, Manoah's a stud, that kid. Bubik's giving runs by the barrel this season. Again, 17 ribbies for Rizzo and Judge last 7 days. That's why I like their RBIs today. Plus 155 and plus 145. Yanks could eat today, depending on the wind. Absolutely. Parlay of the day. Here we go. Parlay of the day. Dodgers, San Fran, Colorado money line. Elliott's really going out here. Minus 230 on San Fran, minus 230 on the Dodgers, and then Colorado basically 120 at home. I'm shocked. I'm shocked he didn't put I was gonna say Darvish is on the road. I didn't put the Yankees in there, 190 on the road. Paulo, Memphis, Minnesota. I like Memphis at a pick'em. I got a minus 115 and under the 229. 70% is fire. I know. You keep saying it's cold, Elliot. Ricketts says hello to Mr. Elliott, Lefty Elliott. Cards, D-backs under first 5. I can do that, yes. Arizona's terrible hitting club. KC team total under 3.5. Houston over 3.5. All right, so you don't think they're going to hit off Cortez? Why not? Cortez has been dealing. Houston over, yes. Under, Orioles came down a whole point, 9-8. That's got to be weather-related out there, man, because that's crazy with Hill on it. I mean, I understand Baltimore's pitching has improved a little bit, but we saw the Yanks take them for 10 a couple times here.
Weather in Baltimore today, 61 degrees, 0% chance of rain, and 7-mile-an-hour winds left to right. So nothing crazy with the weather.
How's that an 8? You know what, Markel, that makes sense, though, because we're doing what, 60% under so far this season. Everybody's just going to bet, sharp guys and guys who bet baseball time are just going to bet the under because they've been betting it, and anytime they see 8.5, 9s, they're going to grab it and just pound the under anyway because they're already up, and you keep betting that it'll, until they catch up with it. Jazz with a ribby at plus $2. Where's Jazz hitting today? Is he batting leadoff?
He's projected leadoff, but not confirmed.
I'm going to pull up my weekly stats here. Let's see. This is where, when I do my ribby props, or if I jump on a run, I like to go last 7 days. I want to see who's hitting the ball, who's getting on base. And where is our guy Jazz? Not seeing any Jazz. Definitely not up in the ribby. Don't see him in the ribbos. Here he is. 3 runs, 3 ribbies, a homer, 333 last 7 games. I don't know. I mean, +2. Possibly. I mean, you see my props, J-Rock. He didn't make the cut. Giants over or under. It's gotta be an under game for me, Eric. Detroit Lenny's in the house. Tigers money line. We know that's coming. This guy is pumped up. Lions win the division now. Yeesh. That's all. I'm out. I hit the like button. Thanks, Lenny. I know you're out because you're drunk out of your mind with Lions winning the division. But thanks for coming in. Detroit Lenny will be Ali Burns in just 8 minutes away. I'm thinking of taking the ultimate run line, 2.5 Giants plus 154. Yep. Nets are bad. Wilson, thank you. You don't ever have to thank me. Remember that. You don't have to thank me. I want to thank you for coming in and spending some time with me. I appreciate that. That's what I like. Grizz win. Towns is due for one of his 5,020-minute games. I like the Grizzle, so I'm with you. Super windy in NYC. Well, the Yanks are playing in Kansas City, Elliot, so there's that. There's that, Elliot. Appreciate all the wisdom you throw out daily. That's a lock of the day. Actually, that was minus 30. Only 3,500? That's low. That is a guarantee lock. I don't know if it's wisdom, but I do have thoughts on things, and sometimes I'm right. So it is what it is, Dave. But I appreciate the kind words. You know that. Thank you. Boston owes yes run first inning. Yeah, we just said this line came down from 9 to 8. It is, Rich Hill on the mound. And Bradish, I don't know. Richie, you like your yes runs. I'm more of a no run guy. If you know Jared Jackson on Memphis, I like his under 3 tonight. I know Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson, if she's nasty. But she liked the Memphis under 3 totals for Janet Jackson on Memphis tonight. No NBA player props for me. The mess. Are they the Mets or the Mets today, Elliot? Rob's in Vegas for the draft. Nicey nice, Rob. This year, NCAA tournament, Bet Bash, even the draft, I had my folks out here, and I had to go back to their house for the move. Then I was coming back from the move for NCAA championship Final Four weekend. My parents are closing today on their house, and the next 3 or 4 days I got movers, deliveries. This does just not work out well for me to get to Vegas. I'll probably be in Vegas. I'm probably going to head out end of July, first week of August or something. It's been like 2 years. I didn't go last year because we had just moved, and even when we sold the house, so we were in an apartment, but then the kids were sometimes on my parents because, I rented like a little 2-bedroom. It's tiny. So I just couldn't like in good faith just say, hey, I'm going to Vegas for a few days when we're finally together as a family for like a month, And then the year before that, I was actually going to bring my wife, who hasn't been out there since 2006. She came out in 2006, hasn't been back since. I've gone every year except for the last 2 because we had COVID. Well, we had my move, and then it was the COVID year before that. So I'm itching to get over to a nice buffet. I like sitting on the monorail. All right, we got to close this down. Let me race through these things. We'll have a Vegas recap. Mets play New York too. Mets don't count, JoJo. You know that. A Janet joke. we could have did a Janet Super Bowl joke. I could have ripped my shirt or something. Get fined by the FCC. Mets are the mutts. Wow, a lot of Met hate here. Yes, he's still ill, mentally ill. He went to the doctors, but he didn't get a checkup from the neck up to get his brain checked out. It's like a P rolling down a 12-lane highway thinking the Lions are going to win the division. Come on, Lenny. What are you doing? So home stuff. Yeah, you know what? It's so we sold. We both actually sold in Jersey. We brought down here, but it's just it's a lot of work. It's, a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts. JoJo, you know what it is. Mets play at home. The win will be a factor. I like the over. Oh boy, I'm already on the under there. I do know run first inning, but I like the money line Murphys. Tigers win. No. Miss Nick, are you laughing? I said Tigers win. I don't even know what you're laughing at, but all right. We're going to wrap this puppy up. Like, subscribe, ring the bell on your way out. If you like making money or if you like saving money, there you go. 614-810-7522. Promo code gets you this for $39. And again, I looked before. I get like a dozen sales of $34.99. You get this for $39 for a week. Don't be a dummy. Go make some money. How about that? All right. Me, Allie's up next. That is a wrap for the day. We'll be back. What's tomorrow? It's Saturday. Good luck.